because we supposedly have the best three in the league, I guess, right?
I mean, no.
No. Come on, your boy's back. I thought you were back on. You were a Mason guy. Now he's part of the team again.
Yes and no. So I'm very glad that Mason is still in Pittsburgh because I like Mason. I think he's cool as hell. People are like, oh, he's a good number 3. No, he's a good backup. He's 100% a good number 2 quarterback. I mean, the way I don't care what anybody says. And I'll tell you this too: is if Mason Rudolph started last season, we would have made the playoffs.
I think so. It's only one game, not even a whole game.
If he plays the whole season, then I think we make the playoffs. I think it's great that Mason's back. I'm the only reason why I'm bummed out about it is because I would have liked to see him get an opportunity. Excuse me, an opportunity elsewhere. Maybe if Kenny gets hurt, because he's probably banking on Mitch Trubisky not wanting to stay here. And if Kenny gets hurt, which he probably will, because he's smaller and he's had 2 concussions last year.
Yeah.
So I like it. I like Mason being back on the team, man. I like him a lot. I think the Steelers did really good this year in the draft. I mean, they got the offensive lineman they wanted. They got Joey Porter Jr., which is like the coolest shit ever. And like everybody is like all the alumni Steelers are coming out and saying this dude's going to be a Hall of Fame player because of the way his dad is. The thing that the Steelers have missed over the last probably 10 years is the Pittsburgh Steeler way, the attitude. Because and this is overall in sports, is that the New England Patriots are probably the only team that's still traditional. You know, the Patriot way. Everybody else is like, I don't want to get hurt. I want to get my money. I want to get my contract. I want to secure my family. And I 100% understand that. I agree. But I think having a dad like Joey Porter being like, yo, you know what this fucking means to wear this helmet. Like what it meant for me, everything I went through, the Super Bowls, the championships, all of that. You were on my shoulder when I won. He's like, this is your legacy. Like, go out there and fucking be a Pittsburgh Steeler. I think they need a cultural change in that locker room, and I think somebody like him is going to bring that. The offensive tackle, he come in, they interviewing him, and they were like, are you expecting to be a starter? He's like, I'm expected to be prepared. He's like, I'm going in every single day, and that's all I can control. You know what I mean? Like, I love this attitude of this fucking team. I think Kenny Pickett is a winner. I think the dude, the thing that scares me is he reminds me so much of like Tim Tebow, where it's like these last minute heroics, but for 4 quarters, it's like, where the fuck you been? But dude, you got 2 badass tight ends right now. You have a good offensive line. Najee Harris, when he's healthy, is a top 5 running back in the league. George Pickens has the best hands in the fucking NFL. He will body anybody. If Matt Canada can throw away his fucking coloring book and just let Kenny do what he needs to do, with that schedule, there's no reason why the Steelers should not win at least 12 games.
Yeah.
I think they're at a 12 to 13 win window. I mean, a 10 to 13 win window, because the Steelers will lose games they shouldn't, but they always do. This team is going to surprise a lot of people. Me, not one of them, because I think they can go to the AFC Championship game. You look at last year, you look at the division. So the first round, you had Cincinnati play Baltimore. We beat Baltimore. We almost swept Cincinnati, right? Those two played each other. If it wasn't for the backup quarterback, Huntley, is that his name? Whatever. The quarterback for the Ravens, fumbling at the goal line. They win that game. They upset the big powerhouse fucking Bengals. Good fucking luck, Cincinnati, with your offensive line. Good fucking luck with our new defense. We're already the highest paid defense, and we brought in Patrick Peterson. People are so mad about Cam Sutton. Fuck Cam Sutton. How many fucking times did Cam Sutton, did you see him on the field and go, thank God we have him? No, it was good play, because we don't fucking see it ever.
Yeah.
You never compliment your corners, and that's a good thing. right? Like,
Yeah, because they're literally on an island when they say that.
Yeah.
I playing as a cornerback in high school, it's like you just don't see that all the crazy stuff you have to do.
Yeah, I don't want to hear your name. I don't want to hear your name, and I don't want to hear the only safety's name or the only secondary player's name I want to hear is Minkah Fitzpatrick. That's it. I don't want to hear about the other safety. That's it. Everybody else, lock your fucking guy down. Because your job is, hey, man, hold him for 3 seconds. Because guess what? TJ Watt's going to fucking drop him on his head after that. That's it. And that's why the Steelers were always successful. And they didn't have great corners. Ike Taylor was amazing. Other than that, everybody else was average.
Yeah.
They got to the fucking quarterback.
Yeah, and then you have people like Troy out there that when don't have the best thrown ball, Ike or Troy is taking that.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't really
never
catch it.
it,
He couldn't catch the ball.
Hey,
but Troy made up.
see him.
But Troy made up with all the most amazing catches you could ever see.
This year the over under is 8.5. And I'm gonna bet it again. Last year I bet $5,000. I'm probably gonna bet 10. Probably going to bet $10,000 that they win at least 9 games.
God, that's so crazy.
I mean, dude, because you think about it this way, like, barring an injury, I mean, TJ Watt was at, 6 games last year? He doesn't get hurt. We're in the playoffs, right?
He's going to get hurt, or they need to not play him a couple games.
That
just not play him.
Dude, that Herbig, that other white dork from, we got all the brothers.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, he's going to be awesome, too. He's a steal. This team is going to be good. I want to go to all the games this year. It's probably not going to happen. But, dude, like, I feel really good about this team. Like, I'm so excited.
I think it has a lot to do with, a lot of young guys. Obviously, Kenny Pickett is young, but before, all these guys wanting their money and staying healthy and, Ben being as old as shit, it's just, now it's like, oh, the only way we're going to win is to be together because they don't know anything else.
They're all relatable because Ben was like he was Master Splinter. Right? And he's got like 4 dickheads.
Limping out too, and then when the shit goes down, all of a sudden he's like, ha, ha, ha.
Because you think about it, okay, like Big Ben really was Master Splinter because you look at it, you had Michelangelo, the fucking, idiot, like the fucking, which was fucking probably AB. You know what I mean? Raphael was probably also AB because he's a dick. Donatello what was he? Like, he was the smart one. Okay, that wasn't AB. You know what I mean? And then you had, Leonardo, who was the leader, which was Cam Hayward.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and now, but like, they're all coming up together. So, like, it's not like he gets special privilege. Why does he get this?
Yeah, the special privilege is gone.
You're right. Nobody has it.
Yeah.
So everybody has to fucking work, dude.
Exactly.
I'm maybe talking myself into this right now. Like, it's third down.
10 grand. We're doing it.
Dude, I'm so excited for this year, man. I'm so excited to just tailgate and fucking party and just watch them go back to kicking ass again. Because at the end of the year, you kind of had a feeling like, okay, I want to make the playoffs because anything could happen. But doesn't next year look so fucking good right now?
It's like, can we just stop and
can we Madden simulate? Like,
shower up, get a new everything.
Yeah, everything I saw, I'm like, they're so close. And they got everything. They got Cole Holcomb, who's Seneca Stone's cousin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's cool,
sweet.
Right? You got another white middle linebacker.
Are you trying to like name every comedian in the city in this podcast? Is
No,
that the goal?
I'm giving flowers to all of them, but just know I'm better than you. Hey, dude, like, okay, for example, like Ben Roethlisberger, amazing quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. Well, Tom Brady was in his class, so you guys can all still be Big Ben. You can be Aaron Rodgers. You can be Peyton Manning. Some of you are
Tim Tebow.
Some of you are Duck Hodges. But hey, man, people still like you.
Isn't he dating some like model
country star?
Or country star?
Yeah.
Who is it? Do you know?
I don't listen to incest. But that's cool. I always liked Duck. I thought Duck was just a cool, chill dude, and I think the team was like, you might as well play. Fuck it.
Yeah, I know. I think it was like, oh, he's either gonna get killed or it's gonna be a really wild win.
Yeah. Hey, man,
and he wears camo, so
you're not gonna be working here ever again. So just fucking have fun, man. As long as you get Tomlin is not losing season, we're good.
All right. Well, speaking of sports, do we want to talk about any Pirates? Have you been to any Pirate games or anything?
Man, I was diagnosed with Bucktober for a whole month. Like, I was like, so I said in the beginning of the year, my buddy Phil, I said to Phil, I go, the biggest lock of the year is taking the Pirates over wins. It was like 70 wins. And I was like, it's a lock. They're gonna do well. They're gonna get close to 500. And you know, they were at one point 20-6. And I was like, dude, not what I expected, but like, hell yeah, this is amazing. And the one thing is, I got friends in the organization. They're like, wait till they play somebody. Before you get horny, like wait till they play teams. So they played the Dodgers, kicked the shit out of the Dodgers. I'm like, okay, cool. Dodgers were missing 3 starters, and I think we played against their 4, 5, 6 pitchers. So whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, well, it's still the Dodgers. Fuck it. You can't take that away from me. And then we played the Tampa Bay Rays, and they just skull fucked us for 3 straight games. I'm like, yep, here we go.
Here we go.
And then we come back to Pittsburgh. We play the Rockies. I'm like, well, they suck. We'll win 2 out of 3.
Won the first one, right?
We won the first. No, we got beat 10-1 the first one.
No, yeah.
Won the second one like 2-0, and then lost like 4-0 the next one. We went on it, dude. We at one point I think we're still in first place.
They were at least a week ago.
Yeah, they were. I know that they were the first team in the history of MLB to go 1-9 their last 10 games and still be in first place. Is that not the Pittsburgh Pirates way, though?
Oh, my God. It's almost like Bobby is out there just going, and we're going to win, and we're going to lose.
Well,
I fucking gotcha.
What I will say is this. Andrew McCutchen has been a great addition to the team.
Yeah.
The leadership. Rich Hill, huge leader. I mean, he's an older guy. Mitch Keller is back. He's pitching phenomenal. You know, O'Neal Cruz going to be coming back in 3 months. That's going to be great. Hayes is a fucking defensive amazing player at third base. The future is amazing. They extended Brian Reynolds. You know, when you talk the Pirates, there's always, well, they're going to be good, but then they're going to trade them. What they're doing now is they're financially putting all their eggs in this core so that, like, when one guy gets called up, those guys' contracts aren't ending. They're all going to be around together for 4 or 5 years. And then you can see what they can really do. I think it's going to be more successful than what we saw 2013, 14, and 15. I think the Pirates legit will have a World Series opportunity within the next 5 years.
Oh, that's
And you know, I judge how they spend money more than anybody and how I can jump off the bandwagon. I really believe this year is a year for them in the offseason to go, we have our team. We just need to add to this. You have the foundation finally. Last year, it was fucking...
I mean, last year, I feel like I haven't seen really... I mean, they made the playoffs like 10 years ago, 9 years ago, but
it's been 8 since the last... And
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like... But I really believe that this is a team that will compete for a 2 to 3 year window.
Go Bucks.